The Huns have officially turned on each other. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. You already know that because my name is somewhere down there. I spent 5 years in the multi-level marketing industry. I was gaslit, I was lied to, and I was manipulated. And now I'm here so that you don't make the same mistakes I did. Let's get started. Hello, hi, how was your week? How was my week? My week has been amazing, other than the fact that I forgot to do laundry yesterday and Chris was working, so he didn't have time to do it, and I didn't have any more comfy pants to wear, so that means that I had to wear jeans. So I'm wearing jeans, okay? It's not like, it's cute when I stand up, but when I sit down, it's not fun. Because I've had 2 kids, and that little mom pouch you get after that is just like not cute in jeans, and it makes it hard to breathe, and it's pinching my belly button ring. Like can we not? I want my fart pants. We call them fart pants in this house. We don't call them sweatpants or yoga pants or anything like that. Any comfy pants that exist in this house are called fart pants. So I want my fart pants. They're in the dryer. After I'm done recording this video, I'm putting them on because we don't do jeans unless we're leaving the house. Okay? Anyways, earlier this week, a bunch of reps from the not MLM Melaleuca decided it would be a good idea to create a Facebook group bashing MLMs. So they created this group, which I could not get into and none of my friends could get into either. Trust me, I would have given anything to be in that group. But allegedly they were posting pictures and videos about how horrible MLMs are, how excited they are to see them shutting down, all this mess. And we have had an uproar of MLM reps that are not okay with this happening. And I get it because it's really the pot calling the kettle black. They're like, you're literally an MLM. And they're like, no, we're not. You are. Okay. We already went over it in a previous video. I will link it above so you guys can watch it. It's basically going over the differences and similarities from traditional MLMs to Melaleuca. And it's honestly so parallel, you can't tell the difference. They go blue in the face, saying that they are not a multi-level marketing company. The state of Idaho does not label them a multi-level marketing company, but their CEO, Frank Vandersloot, has been around a bajillion years. He is a very, very prominent, very rich man in the state of Idaho who knows a lot of people and who has a lot of power. And so what do old rich people with a lot of power do? Oh yeah, control the narrative. So with that being said, I am not a doctor. I am not a lawyer. I am not a dentist. I am not a millionaire who pretends like my business is not scamming people. Therefore, everything in my videos is opinion and opinion only. I do believe that I have a very informed opinion just because I was in the multi-level marketing industry for so long. I can see red flags before anybody else. I can usually see the manipulation and the lies because it happened to me for so long, as opposed to people who were not in MLMs. Lucky you. I'm so glad that you're God's favorite and you didn't get sucked into an MLM, but I'm going to take the skills that I learned from the multi-level marketing industry and channel it so that you guys can see the warning signs, you guys can see the red flags, and make a really, really good decision to stay away from them, okay? This video was actually sent to me by one of my subscribers. Surprisingly enough, the person in the video has me blocked and was very, very upset to see herself in a previous commentary video that I have done. But guess what? Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. So I still got a hold of your video. If you're going to block somebody, what's the point if all your stuff is public? Anyways, let's watch this video. I have not seen it. I do know that they go on a rant about Melaleuca. I did have Ada give me kind of a preface on what was going on and what it was about, but I didn't have time to watch it. I screen recorded it and moved on with my day. So now we get to sit down and watch it together and see what's gonna happen. So, do you have your gallon of coffee? Because I do. And we're gonna watch this video, okay?
Hello. I still think I'm doing this live prematurely. I really wanted to get my ducks in a row. I really wanted to lay everything out, but I also wanted to talk about it while it still was in my gut, while I still was feeling the feels. You know what I mean? Like when I still had it on my brain, and I know I'm going to miss out on lots of things that I really want to say, but it might be for the better because I say a lot, I spill a lot, and I say things that sometimes I wish I could take back. And it's already been about 2 hours of me thinking about this. So I'm already quite calm about it. When I was going to hit that live button and come on, and y'all know if I would have hit that live button when I was in the heat of it, it would have been a little crazy. But I want you to do me a favor. If you're watching this and you know about this mess, you know about this group that I'm talking about, right? From the post I made earlier, from the title of this, I want you to hit that share button on this. I really want you to share this. And I want you to share it not only for your audience, but for your audience's audience. I want everyone to see this because this has to end. This has to end. This company, these people, they're evil. And I am like so ready to just expose all of them. I am so over it. And I've stayed quiet for so long. But this group that this company is putting together to put hate and shade on network marketing and MLM, this group that is being put together by leaders. It's a Facebook group that these leaders from network marketing are going to share with you all the red flags and all the behind the curtain stuff that has happened with them and why MLM is so bad and why you should stay away and blah, 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 blah. They're going to spill the tea, okay? They're going to tell you everything. But
to be fair, MLM is horrible. We already know that. Everyone wouldn't be sitting here if we didn't already know that. It's manipulative. They lie to you. They tell you a story of a narrative that you're wanting to hear, and they hope they can get into your head enough where you will buy into the business and become a partner and spend money with them every single month. But we also know that 99.6% of people who join multi-level marketing companies will lose money, and that is a fact by the FTC. So every time I say that, I get people who are like, those numbers don't sound correct. They're correct. They're correct. If the FTC reported it, that's what the numbers are. I'm so sorry if you don't want to hear that. Also, if you are enraged about a situation and you are not feeling good in here about something, 2 hours is probably not enough time to really process something. As someone who is a big feelings person, I'm a toddler. I am a toddler in an adult body. I have very big feelings. I have very big emotions. I know for a fact 2 hours ain't shit. 2 hours is nothing. I will be fuming 2 days from now. And it sounds like she is also a big feelings person. And so 2 hours is definitely not enough time to calm down. And I'm really already hoping that she took this video down. I don't know, because like I said, she has me blocked. But I do anticipate this having things in it that she's probably gonna wish she didn't say. One more thing also, I am not standing up for Melaleuca, but I can almost guarantee that Melaleuca did not authorize this group. As somebody who is a former Melaleuca rep, I will say they are very, very stringent on their social media policies. They monitor people like nobody's business because they know if the FTC starts cracking down on them, they're in trouble. So they have a whole department that combs through every single executive's social media. Allegedly, this group is already gone. I did have a couple of friends trying to get into it, but they could not get into it. It kept closing out. So I'm assuming it's already deleted. I'm assuming Melaleuca cracked down on it, and the executives who created it probably got a slap on the wrist because it created such a ruckus on social media and shed a bad light on Melaleuca. And we already know how they are about that. So I can guarantee it was just these leaders. They probably thought it was a good idea to parade the red flags of MLMs, ironically, and Melaleuca shut it down.
The funniest part. Those people are still recruiting and they're in MLM, but they are literally creating this group so that they can get in there and talk shit about every other company so that they can get you to come to their company. So you can come to their company. Guys, listen. I really was like, do I want to get into this drama? Do I want to waste my time? But I do. Enough is enough. This said company, I don't even have to say who the company is, okay? You know who they are. They say they're not network marketing. They're not MLM. They say they don't sell products. They refer products to customers. And here's the thing. I refer products to customers too. That's what I do. Every day. Call it what you want to call it, okay? You're literally referring people to your business, to your store, to your product. It's the same thing. And I'm going to give you something to think about, okay? Think about this. If they weren't getting paid some way, somehow for referrals, then why the hell are they in my inbox every freaking day trying to get me to go to their company if they're not getting paid? Why do I get the same cold message every single time? And I know it's Melaleuca. As soon as I hear it, I know it's Melaleuca. I just said the company. Damn it. I just said the company. I knew that was going to happen. I'm sorry. That was not professional.
Melaleuca, Patriot Box, Wellness Company, Patriot Store, whatever you want to call it, whatever mask they want to wear, we all know it's Melaleuca.
I did not mean to say that company's name, but you all know who it is, okay? Why are they in my inbox trying to get me to come over if they're not getting paid for referrals? Make that make sense. Make that make sense, okay? So anyways, they're going to spill the tea and tell us all the red flags about all the different companies. And what they're doing is they're creating one big giant red flag that I just want to staple to their foreheads. Like, you're doing what you're putting all these other companies down for doing. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're creating this drama group. That's what you're doing. And here's the funny thing, you guys. I told everybody, my whole team that got messages from you today. Do you want to know what I told them? So I told my team, if you get a message from them and they're trying to get you to go into this hate group, do it. Do it and screenshot everything, because I'm literally coming after y'all. You all have driven me crazy long enough. We're going to show all those screenshots everywhere because you guys aren't talking about, someone told me we're talking about the nursing industry. They said they're going to go into realtors and all these different industries, but they're not. They actually have a call tomorrow night in their group about why and how they make more money with the company they're at now compared to the companies they've been with in the past. Tell me how that is not recruiting people. They are literally talking shit about other companies to try to get you to come on to their company. But they don't get commissions for that. They do not get paid for recruiting, but they are literally bothering every single person in the world about it. And they don't even accept no for an answer, guys. I literally, oh, you want to come on, Wendy? Yes. Yes, Wendy, come on. How do I bring you on? I literally was hounded by a guy for 2 years. And yeah, they don't all hound you. 99% of them hound you. I was hounded for 2 years from this guy. I told him no. I don't want to be a part of your company. I like your products. I'm sure your products are great. I would try a product, but I don't want to be a part of your company. Well, if you buy a product, you have to be a part of the company. Oh, do I? Oh, and you have to have an auto ship. Oh, I don't want an auto ship. Well, you have to. And it has to be over $88 or whatever. Who cares? The point is like, there's about every company. Okay, there's shit about our government. There's shit about our food industry. There's shit about this industry. There's shit about our industry. Everywhere is dark and messed up. What makes you think that your company is the best company? Especially when your company and your leaders are creating a hate group. Who the heck does that? I don't have a hate group. We're never going to have a hate group. I'm going to bring my friend Wendy on. She wants to come on. You can come on, Wendy.
Just for clarification, Melaleuca reps do not make a commission off of someone who is joining the business, but they label every single executive as a customer. So when you bring in a customer and they buy a new product pack, which is usually what you want to set up a new business builder with, they do make commission off of that. So traditionally, it costs $1 or $19 to join. You do not make commission off of that. But if I am bringing somebody in who wants to work the business, I recommend a product pack to them. And we've already gone over this in my other Melaleuca video. I am going to make a higher commission off of that because a product pack goes from $99 to $500 as opposed to just them ordering 35 points. So no, they don't make a commission bringing somebody in to work the business, but every single business builder is considered a customer. So when you bring a customer in and they buy a product pack, you do make commission off of that.
So odd. Why not share their story separately and help others? What the heck happened? I totally missed it. Ugh. All right. Wendy, you're on, but I don't see your video, girlfriend.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to try it again.
Also, P.S. While I'm on this, I just want you to know that they have an agenda. Okay, their agenda is to get you to their company. Just like these big top leaders that are running these groups to help you coach your team. They're like, let me make this program to help you coach your team so you don't have to do it. We're going to make your life easier. We have this whole program. We're ex-MLMers, but we put together this program to help you grow your team. Let us do that for you. Guys, they're literally taking the names of your team, funneling it into their system so that they can sell to them, so that they can be the person that looks like the educator, the person that looks like the professional, so that they can sweep your people from underneath you. It's crazy. It's craziness. It's craziness. Oh gosh, Lisa. The MLM that thinks they're not an MLM. I mean, there's only like one of them that thinks they're not an MLM. I'm going to try to bring Wendy on again. I think Wendy wants to say something. So I'll bring her on camera. Anyone that wants to come on, just come on. Hi, Wendy.
Hi. Oh my gosh. It's so funny that we were talking about this earlier, and I'm Wendy, by the way. I'm Crystal's friend. So earlier, I saw somebody else talking about this same thing, and I was like, I know what this is about. I know exactly what this is about. And I was right. And then Crystal brought it up. I'm like, this is the same thing. This is the exact same thing. I'm like, okay, you guys are just like, it says beyond shady caca. Like, come on now.
Yes.
What are you up to? It's just, I've been in MLM for 12 years, changed my life, literally changed my life, and many thousands of people that I've met through the years, right? Is it for everybody? No, but that's cool, right? But whatever. It's just like anything. Like, I'm not meant to be a nurse or a school teacher because I'm not that right. I'm not that bright and that kind of thing, But it's just, when I started seeing that, it's just, to me, it's so desperate and it's so tacky, and they're just creating like a drama. They're creating a drama. They're creating like gossip almost, like, oh, let's go see what this is about.
Right.
And then everybody goes running over there to see what it's all about, or all the people that are scorned from MLM because
I just have a really quick thought because I have a different perspective on this. I get what they're saying. I do. And they're seeing this as being like a drama group and trying to get people to turn on their MLMs and really just drop MLM altogether and go to Melaleuca. I like to play devil's advocate because I've been in it. I can almost guarantee you the people who created this group were not doing it with malicious intent. They truly, truly believe that they are not in an MLM. They truly believe that. Why? Because their uplines tell them that, because their administration in their company tells them that, because their CEO tells them that. And they spend every single month watching a video telling them that it's not an MLM. They spend 2 times a year watching convention and watching, they have another one, launch or some shit. It's just a parade explaining how they're not an MLM. So when you hear that enough times, you start to believe that that is the truth. And so I can almost guarantee that the people who have put this on really truly believe they are helping people get out of MLMs and helping guide them into something better when both boats are sinking. And so no malicious intent. They truly do believe they're helping people. They just don't realize, and they have been brainwashed to ignore the holes in their own ship that is an MLM in disguise, in my opinion.
Maybe it didn't work out for them, maybe because they didn't work. I don't know.
Right.
But that dragging all these people into this group, and guess what? Bingo, there you go. Just like you were saying, they've got all your information and now they can start going after your business,
Right.
which it's just like, it doesn't have to be that way. Just tell the truth and stop trying to say that you're not MLM. All these places that say that they're just an affiliate thing and they're this and that. If you've got volume and if you've got people coming in under you and you're talking to people with a link that you're sending them, and somehow you're going to make more money off of them, and so on and so on and so on. It's MLM. It's direct sales. So what?
What is the big deal? What is the big deal about MLM? Like, literally, if someone has a bad experience, maybe you created that experience from something you did, right? Or maybe it didn't work out for you. It doesn't work out for 80% of people that join MLM. And why? Because they don't do anything, right? Like
99.6%. Love you, Crystal. We could probably be best friends if you weren't so far into the MLM industry and I was so far away from the MLM industry, but 99.6%. Okay.
They don't do anything, right? Like, if you're a car salesman and you don't get up to talk to anybody, you're not going to make any money. There's no difference in that. It's sales, you guys, and it just chaps my butt that year after year after year, I've been getting these messages. We're not MLM. We're not this. We just sell to people. We just share products and make money. That's all we do. Then why are you in my inbox?
Exactly. They're recruiting, which is fine. Just say you are. Who cares? Like
that's great. I recruit.
Like it's
great.
It's not a big deal. But I think that they're just trying to get away from like the stigma that MLM, like that they're using that in their favor. Like they're trying to get away from that stigma of what MLM is all about, or because people like to poo-poo, this type of business, which I don't understand why. Because it's like anything. You show up for work, you make money, and that's fine. You don't. You don't.
And let's even talk about like what you have to do sometimes to cancel. So like you're there, you're a customer, right? Which they're like, oh, you have to have a store if you want to be a customer. Like you can't just be a customer. Like I can't just order from like my friend if I want detergent. I have to actually sign up and have an active membership, and I have to spend this much. And they're like, oh, well, you don't have to spend that. You can always roll it over, right?
Spiel so many times through the years. And I have signed up because I actually do like some of Melaleuca's products. This isn't about, I'm sorry, we shouldn't have said the name, but I actually, let's just say it. I actually like some of their products. And so
some of their products too.
So I have bought them, and I like some of the people that I have bought them from. I've never said that I wanted to be a part of the business, but it got to be so difficult to cancel your membership or to put something on pause for a month, and then you've got to remember, and if you don't, then the sky is going to fall. And then if you want to cancel altogether because they're now threatening you because you didn't spend enough this time or that time, and points mean this and this and that. It's like, I just want to freaking buy stuff, man. I just want to buy stuff. You're making this so difficult.
What, Wendy? maybe we should make a hate group about it. Everything that we had to do with that company, maybe we should do that.
Yeah, like I don't like again, like I said, like I nothing against people that are there. Like if whatever, more power to you, right? But
Right.
that's not what this is about.
Right.
This is about the backdoor
lying.
thing that they're trying to do, and to bash MLM. They are MLM. I don't care what they say. I know people that are there that they'll say to you, yes, it is MLM. Okay, and then there's the ones that will continue to lie and say that it's not. Why is beyond me. I don't see what the big deal is. But
it's the owner. It's the owner. The owner does not want to be perceived as MLM. And whenever it's said that way, he just doesn't want it to be that way. Like I have read up on this because I'm like, what is the big deal? Like he wants to be labeled as a direct sales company.
Well, whatever. Direct sales, MLM, like it's a sales company. You go, everything is, Target is like, okay. But the thing is that, and multiple times I've tried to be just a customer, and every single time it has become an unpleasant experience because when I didn't need something, because I don't need a zillion bottles of this or that or the other thing, and I can't figure out anything else that I actually want to buy. It was too much. But if you don't spend this much by this time, then I don't know, they're going to throw eggs at you or something. So what'd you and then to try to cancel it.
What do you have to do to cancel it?
Listen to me. I do not. When I tell you this, hand to God, 3 different times.
I'm laughing because I already know what she's gonna say. Canceling with Melaleuca is the single most difficult thing I have ever done in my life. It took me at least 5 to 10 business days to get it done. They wanted like a handwritten letter faxed to them saying I wanted to cancel with it's easier to put in a 2 weeks notice at a job than it was to cancel my Melaleuca membership. It was wild. And I used to have to do it for people all the time because you can't just send them an email. You can't just call customer service. They literally have to have it in writing or else they will not cancel your membership.
They kept telling me, oh, it's so simple. If you want to cancel, it's not a big deal. The hell, it wasn't a big deal. Every time I had to take a piece of paper, write down my name and my email and say that I wanted to cancel or something, and maybe my number. I don't remember what it was. Holding it up and take a picture of it and attach it to an email to cancel. That's what I needed to do to cancel. And if I didn't do it the right way, I would get charged for something. After I wasn't buying anything for a couple of years and somebody approached me again, listen to this. Somebody approached me again about it, and I really liked the person. I'm like, yeah, I'll buy something from you. You know what I mean? But this is what has happened to me in the past. No, it's not going to happen again. I swear it's not going to happen. Well, number one, when I went to go sign up, they tried to tell me that I owed $80 from something from a long time ago because I didn't order when I was supposed to. I'm like, I canceled that, like with my picture and everything that I had to take. Anyways, they fixed that for me. But when it came time to cancel again, because I didn't want anything else, I had to take another picture again, holding up a sign. You literally had to hold up a freaking sign.
Yeah, it's wild. And again, just like Wendy's saying, like, this is not like, I did not mean to come on here and make this like a bash session, but like, don't act like you're holier than thou, right? And you don't do anything wrong and your company is so perfect, and don't do that. And then now you're starting a hate group. That's what this is about. And I was just telling them, Wendy, I told my whole team, I said, get in that group. Go ahead. And let's prove to everybody that it's not what they're saying. It is literally them trying to get you to follow them to their company. Yeah. It is a way that they are trying to recruit, which why would you recruit that way? I have no idea. I would never bash all these companies to try to get somebody on my team. In fact, I like attraction marketing. I like to make friends and things like that. Like if that has to be your tactic to get people on your team, you are struggling. And for that, I'm sorry. But,
yeah, it's a really weird way to go about things. It's super unprofessional and very icky. And this is why. Yeah. This is why these direct sales MLMs, why we start getting a bad name. Not everybody in MLM is bad, right?
No.
Like it's not true. And, to go around saying, oh, all of you that had bad experiences with the MLM, here's the red flags to look for. This is what's bad and this is who's bad. And if they say this or they say that, what about what you're doing right now? What about what you're doing?
Right.
That's not true. Like
it's so true because the Melaleuca reps and the Melaleuca company in general, in my opinion, does the exact same practices that any other multi-level marketing company does. They flaunt their wealth. They flaunt the opportunity. They pin people in a corner. corner in order to get them on a Zoom so that they can learn about the store. They mask it as something that it is not, and they portray this business as being something that is a guarantee when it is absolutely not. It's still technically, in my opinion, a multi-level marketing company. I don't care if the state of Idaho thinks it's not. Every other state would label it a multi-level marketing company if they were doing practices in another state. But in my opinion, because Frank has ties to people in the government within the Idaho districts, he can label his company however he pleases.
You know, with anything, whether it's MLM or whether you work for a bank or whether you work for, I don't know, a pharmaceutical company or anywhere, anything, any vocation, anywhere, there's going to be good people in business and there's going to be people in business. No matter what, it's going to happen. But this niche of MLM, for some reason, they seem to like turn it into some kind of, I don't even know what. It's weird, and it's all out in social media. So it's just weird to me. And it's like, why are you doing this exactly? And I'm pretty sure that a lot of these people, and it's not just this company that we're talking about now. It's not just this. It's other, there's some other companies out there that try to, pull this. We're just affiliate. You just have a link. You just, it's not like that. This isn't MLM. It is. It is MLM.
It still is. And like, and I try to explain to people, like, if you own a salon, that is still like multi-level marketing. Like, you're making money off of all the people who have chairs. You're taking 50% of that, right? And it's the same thing. Like, it's still built the same way. And I've talked about this for years, and I'm just like, it's not a bad thing to make.
No. When you walk into a salon and you are wanting to rent a booth, you know how much it's going to cost. The salon owner is not guaranteeing that you will be a millionaire. The salon owner is not guaranteeing that you will retire your husband, that you will go on these lavish trips. The salon owner is not saying that they're going to pay for a vehicle for you. It's very cut and dry. There is a very clear contract, and you have your own booth. It's your own business. That's literally not the same. And also, you don't have to recruit other people to also get a booth. What? No.
Business.
Make commissions. It's business. Like, what do you think it is? Like, you're at a bank. You're at the top of the bank. The owner owns the bank. It's the same thing. And it's like, I just don't think people want to wrap their heads around it. They want to just, like, I don't know.
And not only that, and it like, so, they can go on and on and on about only certain people make, the really big money. It's like, those people are the people that have been working it for years and have stayed committed. And because it was their thing, it worked for them. It was something that they were talented at, something that they were passionate about, and they worked it, right? And then the people that maybe it didn't work out for, a lot of times it's just not their thing. It would be like me. Like, I got fired for being a waitress one time. Does it mean that because I was a sucky waitress, I dropped a whole tray on somebody, I hated it, I wasn't friendly, it was horrible for me. I could bartend all day long, but put me out serving at tables, it's terrible. Does it mean that restaurant sucks and it's absolutely terrible? No, I was terrible at it. I hated it.
Fun fact, I was also fired as a waitress. But not because I dumped drinks all over people. I don't think this comes as a shock, but I was not good at remembering anything. And you have to have a ridiculously good memory to be a waitress, and I did not have it. I am an airhead, and I was not cut out for being a waitress in any way, shape, or form.
Hated it. I was not good at it, and I wasn't doing my work the way that I should.
That's the important thing.
MLM's not for everybody, but it doesn't mean that it's not for all. Like, everybody's counted out. Like, it's just, it's not that. If you try it and it's not for you, then it's not for you. Don't do it anymore. Don't keep trying. If it's not your thing, don't keep trying 10 times over and over. Maybe you go get a different kind of job.
Yeah, I just think it's a really bad way to try to make you and your company look good. And honestly, like, if you're watching this and you're with that company, and I would just highly suggest that you stay away from that group, because I'm telling you right now, like, people are going to learn very fast what that group is about. People are already talking about it, and the group just started. Like, they're holding their first call tomorrow. So, like, I'm telling you, like, you get into that group, you're going to be seen just like those people, right? It's just not a good thing. I would just advise not to be a part of that. You know what I mean? And It's just caca, like she said.
Yeah, I mean, if there was ever a chance that somebody might woo me that I really, really liked and was a great leader and they were at a company that I could align with, well, yeah, I like a lot of Melaleuca stuff. Would I ever go there? Never.
Right.
Never.
And
And
that's
now
okay
this
because,
this is just like solidifies that fact that that would never happen and I would
right,
never recommend that place. Like I could tell people, hey, you like to sell makeup and skincare? I don't have that, but this is a good company. You should check it out. You
right.
know what I mean? Would I tell them to go check out that? No.
No,
No.
no. I mean, like I said, the products are
Yeah.
fine, but it's just they make it so difficult and hard, and like, and they say they don't, but it's just I don't know. And again, that's like tit for tat. I'm just saying the group. I just can't believe the group.
Yeah, the
I just keep going back. I
group
don't want
is
to
the
get.
biggest thing. When I started
It's
catching wind of that this morning, I'm like, what's this about? And then I figured it out. I'm like, oh,
right,
shocking.
right, right. And
Wow.
the thing is I know MLM's gotten a little like muddy
Yeah.
lately, just like anything else did. Like our government got muddy, our world got muddy. Like, listen, everything has gotten muddy, right? But it also depends on the people you're associated with too. Like, are you falling down that same hole, the same rabbit hole with these same, bad leaders or whoever? Like, who are you associated with, right? That matters. What companies are you associated with? That matters, everything matters when you're trying to make a decision. And I literally just lost where my train of thought was going with that. Oh, just that, and it got over flooded too for a while. So I think people were getting annoyed with MLM for a while, because when COVID was around, MLM was doing so great. I think everyone made their biggest checks when COVID was around, right? And then
True.
after COVID, just like all these companies started duplicating, and it was like, where are these companies going to be in the next 2 years? And if you remember, guys, like I even remember coming on here live warning people about certain companies, and people were hating on me for it, but where are they today?
They're not
They're not
around. I
even
know
here.
exactly which ones. And I
Okay, but isn't that kind of hypocritical of the whole point of the video? Isn't she making this video because an MLM company is talking bad about other MLM companies? But then she said she has done a video warning people about certain MLM companies. So isn't that literally the exact same thing? Correct me if I'm wrong. That sounds like the exact same thing.
Right.
I knew from the get-go, I was like, something's not right there. And then the next one, something's
Right.
not right there. And the next one, something's not right there. And sure enough, everyone that I've said that about are no longer in existence.
Right. I feel like these companies are popping up because
I didn't I just kind of stood back and watched, and I was like, oh, there goes the same people running to the next place. There goes the people that run in the next place and the next place
Right.
and the next place and the next place. And I get it. Sometimes you do need to pivot, and
Right.
you need to, you do, like, business is business, right? But when you're doing that over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, falling for that crap,
Well, you gotta lose credibility at some point. Like at some point, guys, like sometimes I watch, I don't even want to get into all that, but you lose credibility. Like you're hopping around so much. And like I've hopped, I'm not going to say I haven't. And, and I actually wrote off network marketing, last January, and I was never going to come back. And there's reasons why I have. And if you're interested in that, I can let you know. But there was reasons why
my
I also wanted to
God.
stay away. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I just feel like it's down to your life, your financial situation, like, what you can do, who you're partnering with, the company, what they have to offer. Because listen, I probably wouldn't have jumped in. Well, I knew I wasn't going to jump in on a brand new company. I'll never do that again. Like I'll always wait until they have some skin in the game. But everybody is like fighting for airspace at this point in this network marketing, and I wanted something different. That's all. But
yeah. And I think that, as far as your credibility, yeah, that's important. I think that it's okay to, like, if you need to pivot as far as a company goes, or maybe you want to do a couple different things, whatever, just because you switch companies doesn't mean that the product that you were representing before you don't still love and still use. You know what I mean? Like
I still use mine.
Yeah, I've been in companies before that I still use the product and I'll still stand behind it 110%, but maybe like at some point it wasn't for me business wise, or who knows what. Some things happen, life happens sometimes, and you need to make a change, right? But if you're like moving around every 2 months, someplace else every 3 months, it gets a little suspicious.
Right.
And then,
and it's like, why can't you just admit that you like that product, but you wanted to make a change? Like, why is it always a bashing thing? You know what I mean? It doesn't even have to be that way,
have to be. And then even like, for a group to be started for this reason and try to cover it up to make it look a different kind of way, it's just pretty sleazy. It's pretty sleazy. And it's like, that's not everybody's experience. You know what I mean? It's like they're taking some bad experiences and making it all about that instead of telling what the true stories are, what other people's, you know, perception is of their experience in the industry, and how it changed their life too. You know what I mean? It's just, they're just going off of people who have had bad experiences, but not everybody's bad. There's a lot of great people.
And there's bad expeririences everywhere. Everywhere someone has had a bad experience.
You could work at McDonald's and have a manager that's a big, you know, a big jerk.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, I just hope that this group, I hope there's been enough talk about this group where people actually know what it's about. And, you know, I don't care if you get in it or not. You know, I actually, like I said, I encourage people to get in there and like actually see what it's about, because some of these leaders are well known and some of them I have followed and actually have respected. And to see that they're doing something like this is kind of like, you're being a part of this. You know what I mean? And then once I found out it was headed by the person from that company who claims not to have claims to not be MLM, and what they're doing, it's very conniving, it's very gaslighting, it's just it's bad, and I've had enough. So wanted to come on here.
They don't need to do it. That's the whole thing. They don't need to do, or maybe they do, but then one would wonder why.
Why are you trying to get these people when you're not even paid on them? Like, you know what I mean? It's
very interesting, huh?
I don't know. I had a whole list of things I wanted to go over, but I was like, you know what? I have a quiet place, and I'm like probably way more calm than I would have been. Like, I had a whole list, and I was just ready to like unveil everything. But I was like, I don't need to do that. I just want to bring light to this whole situation of, if you have to do that to make waves in your business, that says enough. And if I was you, I wouldn't even want to be involved in that company or that group or anything. Like, it's just nasty. Yeah. But with that said, I literally have to hop on a call in 2 minutes.
Oh, that's okay.
So I'm going to end this.
Okay. All right. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for having me on. Bye.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Beware. Bye.
It brings me so much joy that somebody within the MLM industry is actually touching base on the fact that Melaleuca masks themselves as a non-MLM or affiliate marketing when all the roads run to them being an MLM, in my opinion. I am curious if Melaleuca will have them take this video down. That's the first thing I'm thinking of, because she didn't say it was her opinion. She kind of just posted it, said a couple of times that they are MLM just as a fact. And I'm curious to see if a bunch of the reps are going to send it to Melaleuca corporate, and they will probably bully her into taking it down. Oh, we have a visitor. Hi, Winnie. That was nice. I love you. Thank you guys for tuning in to this video. I hope we start to see stuff like this. What the hell is happening behind me? I can't focus. Can you guys? Okay, can we not do that? Go away, both of you. As always, thank you guys for tuning into my videos. I appreciate how much this channel has grown. I absolutely love making content for you guys. And what brings me the most joy is the messages and comments from people who have seen my content and were actually thinking about joining the company that I'm talking about in that video, and it stops them from joining. That is literally the reason we're here. That's literally why we're here, is to warn people and stop people from joining, and to also just give a safe space where people can just question what they feel is not okay within their own MLM company. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Leave a comment if you do so desire. As a reminder, I do have an email below. You can send videos, pictures, screenshots, whatever you want of content that you guys want me to give commentary on. And you can also send your own MLM experience to me. I have a few of them saved up. I need to do a video, and I will have more later this month. And as a reminder, you are worth more than the kickback your upline is going to get for recruiting you. Thanks, guys.